Well, good afternoon, my brothers and sisters, and welcome to another Wednesday Wisdom Poetry. I am Sharaledon Brave. It is so good to be before you. I hope that your week has been good. I hope that your holiday, Memorial Day, was a good one. I have three new pieces I'd like to share with you today. I will go ahead and get started with invocation. I invoke the power of the Holy Presence to be present in my living and to forgive me when I have doubt or fear or any careless misgiving. I invoke the care of the one who knows my nature by my name, who holds me close and wipes my tears and shields me from crippling shame. I invoke the goodness of the giver who gives without regards. And if I think in lack or want, my mind my giver guards. I invoke the character of divine to show me how to be, to understand that who I am is greater than what others see. I invoke the passion of the lover of my soul, for it is this passion in this moment my being is completely whole. Again, good afternoon. I am Poet Sharaledon Brave. I'm so glad to see you. Barbara, I see you. Susan, I see you. Thank you so much. Cousin Moniz, thank you. I see that you're back. I appreciate you. So, as I said in the beginning, I have three new pieces. I'm really glad to be writing fresh. I'm always writing, but I don't always get the opportunity to complete a piece before Wednesday. But I did have an opportunity to complete these three pieces, and I'd love to share them with you now. The first piece is entitled, There Goes My Soul. Give me just a moment here. It seems like no matter how much water or tea I get in me before I do a show, I always end up having to take a sip right in the middle of a reading, so I'm trying to avoid that. All right, so this one's entitled, There Goes My Soul. There goes my soul, it has taken flight toward the sun by day and the moon by night. There goes my soul on its earthly end, flying over mountaintops, rounding out rivers bend. There goes my soul, touched but unseen, leaving this realm of gilded plaster, sparkling, spotless, and clean. There goes my soul the world sought to contain. When it found that it could not, it commenced to laying blame. There goes my soul fully aware and actualized, its fullness taking up all space, the in-between, the depth and the skies. There goes my soul untethered and soaring free. I must now bid farewell to the most beautiful part of me. There goes my soul. So I started writing this one about almost a week and a half to 2 weeks ago. And a lot of times when I start writing a piece, I usually only get, because I'm at work and some of you may know, I always keep this little pad with me in my pocket and a pen. And so I only got I think it was the first and second line. And actually that particular day, I had actually forgot to take my pad with me. It's a little funny how this came about. And what I did, I instead started writing it on a scrap of paper. And I lost the scrap of paper. So I had to, and I could not even remember what I called the refrain or the repeating line, which was, there goes my soul. I couldn't even remember that. And I kept coming up with something else. And I said, that's not it. So I said, okay, Sharaledon, just let it go. You know, it'll come back to you. And it finally did. And I was able to, when I went on break, to grab my my pad and actually start the piece. So I'm sure it's not the as same as the original, but it's very close. Again, that piece was entitled, There Goes My Soul. And you guys probably have noticed, I don't post the entire poem anymore with the video, but I will have the title of each one along with the video, and that was just to make sure it was a space issue going on, because sometimes if I put the entire poem there, it forces the videos all the way down to the bottom of the feed, not of the feed, but at the bottom of the post. And sometimes people were looking for the video and couldn't find it, even when they come on. So that was the reason I stopped doing that. But I wanted to at least have the title in case you wanted to either Google or do a search, it will come up. All right. That was There Goes My Soul. Charlene, thank you so much for being with me, homegirl. Thank you. Good to see you. So the next piece is entitled Chains. You probably saw the post I did this morning welcoming you to Wednesday Wisdom Poetry, and I did that while I was in the coffee shop. So chains, and the next one I'm going to do entitled Choose were actually written, or should I say finished at the coffee shop this morning. Choose. Drop your heavy chains right where you stand. Mind the clinging sound as they loudly land. Step out of your chains and then step away. Leave that dead weight where it is, no matter what others say. Make up your own mind. It's your life to live. Some will render advice quickly, but never practice what they give. It's amazing what happens when your chains are finally lifted. You find yourself operating in a space you're most gifted. Fully embrace this day without the weight of your chains, so you can forget about all your losses and concentrate on all your gains. Chains. It is not, this poem is almost self-sufficient. It's self-described and everything. You know, a lot of us, we're carrying around so much baggage, so much of other people's stuff that we cannot free ourselves to be our full selves. And why? It's your life. The next piece is entitled Choose. And kind of goes along, you know, I see a little theme going on here. Let's take a look. I think I got everybody. Yes. Choose. There's a freeing of my spirit, a rumbling in my soul, a writing upon my heart akin to an ancient scroll. There's a kiss upon my brow, a hand upon my knee. There's a presence forever present, always surrounding me. There's a quietness that embraces, that rocks me gently and slowly, consuming all of who I am, loving me faithfully and wholly. There's a blaze that excites me whenever I open up, that invites me to celebrate, to enjoy, feast, and sup. There's a pleasure that I treasure, that I will never lose, because Spirit chose me first when I failed to rightly choose. Choose. I'll share with you, at my age, I had my first professional massage. I think it was this past Saturday. It was an ultimate experience, and I can't wait to have it again. I knew I was under a lot of stress, just a lot of things going on, and my body just, for someone who had never had one, you would think, well, how did you know it would make a difference? Well, friends had been telling me, you know, their experiences, and especially with this particular masseuse, and masseuse, and so I made an appointment. Had to wait a little while for it, but I finally got it, and I will tell you, it was everything I needed. And I can see, even in my writing, 3 long pieces, new pieces all at one time isn't something that I had the opportunity to do for a while. So, and I'm looking at the title of these, There Goes My Soul, Chains and Choose, talking about the freeing of the spirit, the freeing of the mind, and all of that stuff. And so I'm so happy that I gave myself that gift. And I totally recommend it for those of you who've had it before. You know where I'm going, what I'm feeling right now. So I'm not going to stay on. Hey, Aunt Margaret, good to see you. I was thinking about you earlier today. I was going to reach out if I didn't see you today. I see my sister Van Andrea is there. I want to make sure that I at least said hello to everybody who's on with me now. And I think I have, which is a wonderful thing. All right. Very good. All right, good. Oh, Moniz, I see. Moniz said, I know you wanted to spend the night there. Moniz, it was wonderful. Let me just share something. When you walk into this brother's space, it's a no-shoe home. So I left my shoes at the door, and he escorted me into the room where he does the massages. When I tell you, as soon as I sat down, I just felt at peace because of how he had the room decorated, the aromatherapy that was going on. I was sitting in one part of the room. He was telling me what to expect and everything. He had some music going on, and it was some house music with a little jazz background going on. It was a wonderful experience, and yeah, Moniz, if I could go, if I can go every week, at least one time a month, I would be there one time a month. There's no, yeah, I would. My nephew Nicholas, I see you, my brother. Listen, and that made it even better because I think it was the same day my nephew. I think it was Saturday that Nicholas came to town and brought the boys. So I got a chance. Guys probably saw it on Facebook. I got a chance to spend some time with my great nephews, and then I think it was the next day, that Sunday, that my cousin Darius and his wife was in town, and they brought their kids, and I got a chance to spend some time with them. So this has been just an awesome weekend for me. I had to go to work on Monday, but I was in a really good space with that. So what I'm going to do before I get off, I neglected, I think it was last week, to mention congratulations to my second cousin, Demir, on graduating. He is the son of my cousin, Della Brave. And so Demir, your cousin Sharaledon is extremely proud of you, as I'm sure all the family is. The family we are. So let me just go ahead and tell you to just go ahead and spread your wings, my brother. Do what you do and make it work for you. All right. So I want to try something else because, bear with me just a second. Turn my back on you. Very good. I think what I need is in here. And it is not. Well, I wanted to do another piece, but I don't think I have it with me. But I'm going to ask you to do something for me, if you would bear with me, because when I spoke about AJ graduating and Nakaris graduating, there was a piece. You guys get to see the space a little bit. I read a piece for the two of them entitled Discovery. And I want to do the same, if I might, for Demir. So if you would give me just a moment, I appreciate you. This is what live looks like. Okay, let's see. Go in here. Great news, very great news. Okay, so what I'm doing right now, I'm going into I keep everything on Google Docs. So wherever I am in the world, I can get to my work. So this one's entitled Discovery. And Demir, this is for you. All right, let me move this out of the way. You guys, you're hearing it for the second time because I read it last week. But when we have our young people doing the dang on thing by graduating high school and making their next move, I don't want to sell not one of them short. Excuse me. Discovery. What your tomorrow brings lie in your thoughts about today, not in what you pack or carry as you prepare to make your way. There will be days of unspeakable joy and days when life seems all uphill. Try to maintain your center, for it's going to take more than sheer will. These days will go by quickly. They will be experiences anew. The powerful tools are your thoughts, not simply in the things that you do. Express your thoughts and deeds to form your unique expression, for which you will learn on your journey will turn out to be lifelong lessons. So enjoy your next chapter of studying and discovering you, for the next chapter is already unfolding in whatever degree you pursue. discovery. So again, Demir, congratulations, my brother. So I am going to close out now. Paul, thank you so much for being with me. I appreciate you. All right, I want to make sure I got everybody. All right, so I'm going to close out with my dwelling place. Father, you are my dwelling place, the sun rays upon my face, the wind against my back, the light between the cracks, the promise in time of storm that I'll never be left alone, the anointing upon my head, by grace and mercy I am led. You are my counselor, touching my eyelids with sleep. You are my very best friend, for my secrets you do keep. You are my way maker when mountains are all I see. You are the King of glory who sets my shackles free. When others try to trouble me, as I continue to run this race, I shall keep on keeping on, for you are my dwelling place. All right, that is it. Let me see what else we got going on. I see somebody, Della. There you go, Della. And I hope if you didn't catch it live, you go back and see it. I was just praising Demir for his next moves, next steps, and what he's accomplished. I am so proud, so proud. I know that we all are. So, oh God, that's just perfect. So listen, and Aunt Margaret, I don't know if you guys can hear the train and the train whistles and everything in the background. I've stopped trying to control so much because I would have the door closed and everything. And I called Aunt Margaret because I was telling her, you know, I work overnight and the train comes by. You know, I could be home on a weekend at 12 midnight. The train comes by and blows its horn. I don't know what that's about. You don't ever know when it's going to come by and do what it does. So I can't control it. And since I can't control it, just let it go and enjoy it. So I hope that you guys got a chance to chuckle at the bane of my existence living here where I am. So, but look, it ain't necessarily cheap either to have the train go by, but it's all good. I got shelter, and I got heat, and I got cool, so hey, the brother's all right. So listen, thank you so much for sharing this time with me. It's really good. I love you. There's nothing that you could do about it. You could try. The universe will not give you that kind of power that you cannot give and receive, but I have for you. So God bless you. I will see you all on next week, Wednesday. Just before I go, I just want to ask, I want to give a moment. If anyone wants to say something, send something, comment on something, I'll give you that right now. And because there's no need for me to ever rush, because one of the things I did learn this past week is that along with the massage and spending time with my nephew, my great nephew, and my cousin and his family, just speaking to people, and I got just one time at life, and I want to be able to spend it with you and not rush through life. Della, I see that you said, oh, you're so wonderful. Very good, very good. Ronnie, my brother, I see you. So listen, we'll see you next week. I love you all so much. Take care now. Bye-bye.